Good evening, everybody. My name is Fritz. Welcome back to some more Blueprints. It is day 59, and we've got a few Sanctum keys to hunt down. We've got a few more secrets to uncover. Hopefully we make our way towards that. If you missed last time, we finally got the clock tower key. It took us 3 attempts to get down into the Sanctum after picking the key up, so I'm thankful that one is finally over. We still need to find the one in the vault, the one in the mechanarium, and the one in, got it written down, the music room. So hopefully we find at least one of those tonight. I'm going to try and crack through a few of the big puzzles. Do we go shelter or tomb? I'm liking the hovel less and less the more I see it. Gems are too easy to come by now, and we seem to chew through the steps. I also want to make it back to room 46 and get the crown to the throne room, see if that does anything. But we've so far not been lucky enough to do that. I think we'll start shelter today. I'm not going to go down there. Have we got the Power of the King? Yes, we do have the Power of the King back. And we've got that castle puzzle as well. We'll work out. We've solved half of it. We've got the first 6 letters. The first 2 letters of all 6 words. But as for the last letters, I am not sure. Let us start with a nook. As far as getting some more trophies going, buying out the showroom should be reasonable for us to do. We'll go a storeroom. Hopefully we might finish the billiard puzzle today. I'll have a quick look and see how many more we need to do of those. Might not get it done today. Might take us another 1 or 2 rounds. We might do it. For only 5 to go. And I also want to try and get through the classroom, finish the classroom exam, see how that unfolds. But let us start on the west side today. Conservatory is very nice. Let us adjust the rarity of some rooms. Ooh, Doki tunnel. Yeah, I'm fine keeping that as standard. Weight room staying as rare. I'm fine with that. Conference room. I'd like to make that one common. Believe it or not. Make that one a bit easier to come across. That's usually a handy room. It's got 3 doors, so very much handy. West Wing Hall's not great in that spot. I go corridor, probably not the smartest play, but with the hallway on rank 1, I think that's not a bad call. Geist bedroom would be very nice here. Or reroll dice is tasty. Everyone say hi to Draxus. Hi, Draxus. Oh no, I've got shelter today, don't I? Turned over the tomb. Oh, that was... it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 2 reroll dice are not terrible. Den. Do lose a door on that, but that's okay. Gem is a gem. Boudoir, 2 dice and a gem is always nice. Commissary wouldn't have been too bad either. I love how they leave the safes open now after the update. That is so handy. chapel is a free room at the moment. Security wouldn't be too bad. So the foundation lets me go that way, so I may as well go pantry here. Pick up a few coin. And an apple. Ooh. Lavatory actually spawns a bunch of items when you've got the shelter. Do I want dovecoat? I should be able to work my way around this. I'm going to go lavatory. Treasure map. That's always handy. Where's the treasure today? I don't have a shovel. On the east side, rank 6. That's okay. Commissary should pop up relatively quick. Nothing on the table, nothing on the table today. Ooh. 4 wouldn't be too bad here. Same with workshop. I'll go workshop because there's a chance of finding a shovel. And we get hammer instead. That's unfortunate, but we'll work with it. Oh, that's terrible. That's forcing that one. Commissary, please. Shovels. Hello. Any coins on the floor today? Doesn't look like it. But we shall get a shovel. Do I want magnifying glass? I don't know if I do. I think we'll let we'll go the gems. We'll go a big set of gems, just in case throne room comes up. East Wing Hall, definitely. Don't need to think about that. Dining room sounds pretty good. Oh, gem. I almost missed that. Oh. Attic sounds nice, but I'm going to go kennel here. Yeah, we now know how that cat clue plays out. Puppies. Everyone loves a puppy. Pat the puppy. You pat the puppies. Such a good boy. Oh. Ooh. Do I want break room? Probably not this early. Break utility closet doesn't help me. Empty closet does nothing. Just gonna go utility closet. It's not gonna do anything for me, but that's okay. Those are not great, but I'll go spare bedroom. We should have gone tunnel. Break room, definitely. I want to be able to come back here at the end of the day. Get my free key card at the end. Anything sitting back here? No. Just a math puzzle for us. 17 is 17. Yes. Four divided by 3 is one of the third squiggly lines rounding to 1. Yes. 18 divided by 10. 1.8 squiggly line round to 2. 11 double squiggly line round to 10. 18 double squiggly line round to 20. Oh dear God, it's rounding. Oy. Squiggly lines are rounding. So one squiggly line round to 1. Double squiggly line round to 10. Let me guess this. Triple squiggly line. Oh God. Round to 100. Better not. Oh, it might be. Where are we? 10. Multiplied by 11 is 110. Round to 100 divided by 20 is 5. Oh, gosh. Alright, 20 multiplied by 10 is 200. Minus 18. Rounded to the nearest 100 is back to 200. Divided by 20 is 10. Oh, that's... okay. Rounding. Oy. Chapel, please. Oh. We shall go attic. Not ideal, but we shall go attic. Ooh, lockpicking. I've actually asked the questions around on the forums about that bonus lockpicking we got a while back. It seems that lockpicking starts at a base 20% success rate, and after boosting it, it caps out at 33%. So yeah, that run I got where I only opened 1 in 11 doors in that one day, extremely unlucky, especially given the boost was made. But unfortunately, nothing I could do about it. The bonus you get through completing lab experiments is not really worth it for the lockpicking. Drawing room, definitely. Free gem is a free gem. Oh, it is way too early in the day for a music room. We shall go observatory. 40 stars today. Should be a big day. It is a big day. 5 gems. 6 gems. 4 door rooms, a key. Tasty apples. Chests in the entrance hall, which is unfortunate. Oh no, we have a hammer. And 3 extra steps, so that is a tasty, tasty day in the observatory. We shall go... Tempted to reroll here. Tempted. Or reroll. We'll go aquarium. A brick, but that is handy. Ooh. Laboratory, please. Let's run an experiment. Whenever we draft a shop, let's remove a crate from the tunnel. And then... Banner of the King. Yellow. We need to draft about 20 successful experiments to clear the tunnel. We shall go kitchen. Ideally, we get a hallway type room here. Drafting studio is not what I want to use gems on. Um. Although keys, we are starting to run a tad short, so why not? Let us get a bunch of keys. Secret garden key, I'll take. 7 keys should be plenty for the rest of the day. Back to the drawing room. And hopefully we can head south here. Archive isn't great. Vestibule is. Great Hall, please. I would like an antechamber door. Thank you very much. That is not the right one. That is... Oh, I should have gone draft. No, that's fine. It's fine. We still need to find the throne room, so that is absolutely okay. Go study. Let's free 2 gems in here. Alright, and to find our way through here, let's hope... No, that's the dead end. Alright, it's another one. No, but 2 keys I'll take. Very rare it goes straight through. Alright, so branching south, preferably. Mount Holly gift shop will help. Don't really have the coin for here at the moment. Ooh. I'm gonna go bedroom. Sleeping mask would have been nice today. Might still find one. West Wing Hall is very helpful. Secret passage is pointless. Showroom, don't have the coin today. Library, yes. Coupon book, it's handy. I wanted to have a look because there is win the drafting sweepstakes. I can't remember if that is the 20 dead ends achievement or if there's something different completely related to that one. Let us go casino. We're not going to play games in here. We'll go straight back out here. We will go funeral parlor for a few gems. Nothing to waste. Nothing to lose in here, except all my steps. But the white box is empty. This is the only true statement. There are two false statements. Okay. If this is the only true statement, then this is false. Then that is true, and then no. If that is the only true statement, then by default there are two false statements. So this is false. That is a false statement. There are two false statements. Is true, the white box is empty, is false. So the gems are in the white box. Alrighty. And we carry on. Hopefully branching left. A bit late for security. Re-roll those ones. I'm okay with a passageway here. We will go secret garden key over here. And we'll dig up some stuff. Old shoe. That one's been pulled down, so I need to flick to the other one. Seeing this animation every time is a tad frustrating. Now, I've drafted kitchen today, haven't I? Yes, I have. It's not going to be too hard to get back to, so that's okay. Looking a tad short on steps, but not terribly short. Foyer would be very nice. 3 keys from the garage I don't really need. Where are we? Yeah, foyer would be very nice. Unlocks all the rooms in the Great Hall. Give me vault. I can take a treasure trove and take a note down on the message we find in the chest. Where are we? Chest notes. Have that one. Oh, sitting right on top. Of course, it's sitting right on top of my pile. Let us. I would like the vault to come through. Right, this is a red moon. It is a green note. There is no realm that flies the white flag. Okay, that may have a clue for the Sanctum. I think that's false. Because green notes are either true or false. I'm fairly sure that one's false. Pink moons are all false, according to the note we got in the last stream. Alright, this one we want to carry straight through. Dark room. That will take us through to the inner sanctum, but we are not going to draft from that side. We're going to go back to the passageway. We have a dice. We want Vault. I've got too many of those. We will re-roll. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Is that something? No, that's nothing of note. Now, the key we have is key for 149. Over here somewhere, 149. Allowance token and some coin. As well as another passport. I am noting here. It's another Fen Ares passport. ID. Ah, that is my chess puzzle. Where was I? I've got so many pages and they're all mixed up. But let me get the notes down on international passport here. So again, it's diplomatic pass. Uh, 455 FA 815544. Going under the name Samantha Hayes. Why is that name familiar to me? I think I might know one in real life. I know, internet person knows a woman. 11254, female, and again the same dates. Then 1st the 10th, 84 for 10 years. That one's marked out with an X. Now, where did I have my chess puzzle, my castle puzzle? Where did I write it down? Sorry everyone, I am trying to work out where I've put things. Ah, there it is. Found it. So it is ID. Okay, that sounds off. Is there a note on the other passports? Is there any lettering on these ones? No. So that makes the first word CII. No, I don't think that's... Unless it's ID in the middle column. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Alright, we have one room left. We actually want music room, believe it or not. Got a few re-rolls. Music room, does that take gems? Let me have a quick look. Music room does take 2 gems, so we've got 3 re-rolls if we don't get it. On music room. Mail room is not helpful. Showroom, no, we haven't got enough coin for that. Last re-roll. That's unfortunate. Go walk-in closet then. And running shoes are not terrible. Sleeping mask is actually handy as well. Yeah, we've missed out on the throne room, which is not great. Alright, treasure map. The treasure is in the chapel. Question is, do we want to call it a day already? We've not picked up any sanctum keys. Yes, we've cleared 4 crates from the tunnel, but that's not a lot. So I believe, where are we? Treasure map. Second room across, 4 from the top is chapel, so it should be in here somewhere. Hang on, there it is. Where am I digging? There. If this is a lot of coin, I should have gone showroom. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. 25 coin, 3 gem. Oh, if I picked that up earlier. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Question is, do we have anything left to do today? I don't think we do. As much as we could go back into room 46, there's no reason to do so at the moment, because the 2 reasons to go in there: 1, gather the crown; 2, complete the travel board puzzle, which we've not picked up any further clues for. So I don't think we want to. I think we go to the break room, we call it a day, we start the day with a key card. As much as today's been relatively successful, we try again tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think there is much more we can do today. Yes, we're going to call it a day. A couple extra clues. We have a 3rd alias that our mother went by. And as we jump into day 60 now, hopefully. Alright, let us try again. 33 coin. We did give up a few last time. We stuffed up a little bit in the laundry, not knowing really what it all was. 15 more parlour games, 4 more from the dartboard. 1 more workshop contraption. I think that is the lockpick. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. I got a feeling that's the 20 dead end rooms one. Those two I know I need to, 1 day trophy of speed, I know I need to do that under a separate save file. Climber trophy would be nice to get as well. So, why? I'm not sure why, but I've got a funny feeling having 8 trophies unlocks something. I can't remember what or why. We're halfway through that. Ooh. As much as I'd like the shrine, I'm going to go to the schoolhouse. Let's try and get the schoolhouse to work for us today. Try and get 8 classrooms going. Library is nice. As is classroom. Earn the gem early on that one. And another classroom I will take. Let's start out this direction. Nothing we can really learn in here today. Oh. Kennel's nice. Early conference room isn't bad either. Might go conference room because we're going to come back this way. If we unlock Secret Garden, we will be laughing. Oh. Or not. We shall go Nook, get some keys. Ooh. We'll go study. A dead end room here is not bad. Tasty apples. Oh yeah, we could have done the chess puzzle yesterday, but we didn't have the office drawn or the throne room, so we couldn't have completed it. Although that would have been another thing we could have done yesterday. I need to remember to look on the tables because there can be goodies on the tables in the classroom. Go corridor. Not the best, biggest fan of that move, but oh, that's terrible. Classroom's forced there, unfortunately. I'm not going to burn my only gem on that. We shall redraw. We want East Wing Hall. Chapel's fine. Chapel will work. Oh, Maid's Chamber is terrible, but I don't have a choice. Already? Oh, God. Bedroom, please. Oh, this is... Oh. 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 Oh! 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 Oh, this is nasty. Oh my... done. It's done already. That is unfortunate. That was not a good day. Oh... Okay, I think I gotta leave the classrooms for later in the day. Next time we try a school run, because that is brutal. Alright, let us try again outside. We'll go to Shrine today. We will go with, I believe we're at 7 coins on my experimentation. Yes, we'll try 7, see how that goes. Each different type of spread that you do each day, add an extra dish to the dining room. Okay, so chef is going to be 7 and probably 8 as well. Huh. I hadn't actually looked up to see where all the light was coming from in here. 3 days of extra food in the dining room, that's not terrible. We'll go to conference room. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Corridor. Probably should have gone utility closet there, but that's okay. Oh, too early for an office. We'll go a workshop. Broken lever is not a perfect tool to get here. Conservatory is, though. Let us play in the conservatory. Alright, Nook is common, that is completely fine. Foyer, we actually want this one to be common. Showroom? Oh, I'd bring that down to standard. But foyer common is excellent, because that just makes the Great Hall easier to pass through. Do I want commissary? Yeah, I think commissary is handy here. Shoes and sledge. Do I need shoes today? Because we're getting extra food in the dining room. Go to the sledge and we'll get some gems. No, we're out of money. What? Any coins sitting around? No. Well, that's unfortunate. Storeroom, please. We'll go through the corridor. Mailroom sounds good. Well, running shoes we're getting for free apparently. lockpick. Anything new over here? I don't think we have. We already knew those people, so we've seen that one before. That's fine. Nothing over there. That's okay. Do we duck back to... Yeah, we can duck back to the conservatory. Just dig up this patch of dirt. See what we find. Turnip is okay. That makes it worthwhile. Go Solarium, just because I'm curious to see what's in here. That's right, we get the bit to dig. I heard something about looking up in the Solarium. M or something in there? No, I think that's just a strange reflection. Something about hidden letters or something in the Solarium, and I'm like, maybe. Don't see anything. Oh no, hang on there. There's a T. In the glass. Okay, I'm actually gonna note that down. We might be worth looking around rooms for hidden letterings, which is not what I thought we'd be doing. Solarium? There's a letter T in it. In the design of the room. We're having to search through rooms again for random just patterns on the walls and the roofs and whatnot. Downpipe. Can't notice anything. Keep your eyes peeled, chat. Let me know if you see anything, because I might be blind. Under the tables, on the tables, back of the chairs. Hang on, I've got a shovel, don't I? Shovel, shovel, shovel. What have we got here? Don't think there's a reason to go back into the drafting studio. Pantry, please. It's the E missing off the coffee. Pantry is E. Wait. Is this going to relate to here? The directory? Pantry shows me an E. Where the pantry is, down here, that would be an E, and we find secret. Oh, that would be... E on the coffee is missing. Flour and sugar are spelled correctly. Why would the coffee be missing an E? Alright, chapel. I doubt there's a hidden letter in here. Given how much you looked around this room to find all the numbers. How much you've looked around this room to begin with. I'll take a free gem though. I don't think it's every room, but I think a lot of them will have some sort of... Oh. Not worth having showroom. Closed exhibit is better further north. More central. Something on the table that's going to be worthwhile. 2 coins. I picked up 3, but one's going straight to my piggy bank. Oh, okay. Drafting studio is forced. That's unfortunate, but whatever. Can't make any new floor plans. That's okay. The dining room. In the bin. Volume 1, here we go. Drafting spectrum. Know all about that. Okay. Wednesday, January 6th, so that's today. When you walk in, you want to go front left and back right, and the lever I'm going to assume is back left, or back right. Whee! Anything that looks letter-like. Going into the rabbit hole today, chat. Deep in the rabbit hole. It's unfortunate. Dining room is yes, please. What is our bonus? Blessing the chef. Spreading items. That's fine. What have we got in here? No one looks at the roofs, no one looks at the floors. I think we're okay. Ooh, that is not a bad spot for a chamber of mirrors. We'll play with it today. We'll go with den, thank you very much. Is this where we find something hidden secret in the den? Not going to be that, is it? To be an eye? Doubt it. Nothing in the rocks. No, that's just common pattern, not a C. Play with this clock at all? Alright, something that turns left. Gift shop is excellent. That's nice. That gives me access to an orange over there. Oh, way too early for a music room, but I don't have a choice. Bugger. I was hoping I'd be able to draft that a bit later. Denoted inverse. Noted inverse. Detoned? Why are they raised there and there? I don't understand this clue. An anagram of denoted? Are we sure that's denoted? Yeah, I don't know. This clue is bugging me. I can't work it out. I'm fairly sure we've gotten all we can out of the sheet music. Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue. Half the sheets are missing from the four you hold, the rest are far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Okay, yep. Message hidden beneath the keys. In bold words sung, you and me. A fractured note urgently. In bold words sung, I do repeat. Yeah, we've worked that one out. This got us the conservatory floor plan. The ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple clue. White pages lined with melodic melodies to hide the word we've come to seek. I don't think there's anything further hidden in that. Violin and a harp. Denoted in verse. Don't quite get it. Don't quite. Alright, let us go up then. Got some coin. A second workshop. No, it's not great. I don't want a second workshop. It doesn't really help me at all. Take a key though. Second break room, yes please. Alright, so I have to go around the other side for those, but that's completely fine. Believe the lever will be in here. Yes, it isn't, but key, coin, and gems are worth the prize. So that would mean there it is in here. Oh! Ugh! Freezer, please. Can't use gems. That is not great. I have 2 hallways, so bunk room is not a bad room to draw there. And gives me pointless gems because I can't defrost. How you doing, Hammy? That is unfortunate. Buggery, buggery, buggery. I didn't look around looking for clues, did I? That's okay. I don't think there's any in there. Funeral parlor. Let's play a game. Starting with 7 gems tomorrow is going to be very nice. The white box is false. The blue box is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. If the white box is false, then the blue box is true. And the gems are in white. If you're false, therefore you're true, the boxes are in a true statement. So in every case they are in the white box. Bunch of gems I can't collect. Let us go archives. See what we can get. Trophy room is no point. We can't spend gems anyway, so we're forced onto this one. Dark room. Oh, this is just this is just turning into a fun run. Archive and dark. Do we want boudoir? No, we don't. We do want kennel. Pebbles. That's unfortunate. Do we have the break room today? We've not picked up break room. Okay. Coat check. Yeah, unfortunately. Sort of forced onto that one. We don't need it. Alright, dark room. Show me what you've got. We'll go over here then. Gymnasium. Oh, yep. Yep. We can afford to go in here, unfortunately. No hidden letters on that. Oh, there's no point going to the wine cellar. Look for some keys, that's not the worst option. Yeah. Closed exhibit locks me in. This is the last room I can draw anyway. Dormitory. Alright, unfortunately, I think that's it for today. That is absolutely fine. There is no point going back anywhere, I don't think. Any hidden letters in here at all? Anything look off? I mean, you've got the square. I don't know why there's a square in here, but there is a copy of drafting, so maybe it's an L. I don't know. The roof is the room is well lit up for a room with no lights. That's all I'll say. Got an ore for some reason. Nothing in the bin. Can't interact with the book. Alright, I think we're done here today. It went downhill as soon as we had to pick freezer. But that's okay. Made a touch of progress. Not going to complain. Yeah, I think we're done for the day. East facing manor, yeah, we sort of got stuck out in the east. And we go again. Finding hidden letters in rooms now. That's exactly what we need. I think I'll go trading post. Some way to come back later. Not straight away. Let's go boudoir. Ooh, definitely break room. Laboratory wouldn't be bad, but I think break room's the way there. We got too many gems today. Early dining room, hell yes. We'll leave that one for later, we'll come back to it. Let us get a couple of keys to start the day off. Any extra money hiding behind the table? No. Any hidden words or anything in here? I know. I did hear something about something scratched into the cigarette machine. Hanging out here once again really reminds me of the good old days at the Mice Will Play. Guessing some sort of pub? Alright, 3 is 3. 13 divided by 2 is 6.5, rounded up is 7. 11 rounded to the nearest 10 is 10. 10 times 14 is 140, rounded to the nearest 100 is 100, divided by 10 is 10. 20 divided by 3, rounded to the nearest whole number is 7. Silver key today. Stuck into the boudoir, pick up our reroll dice and our gem. Actually, while I'm thinking about, I might actually, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to duck downstairs. I think today, with the gems we've got, drafting the throne room is actually a priority. And that is a 5 gem room. So, and we're going to want to get to room 46 with that. The stutter. Not the smoothest. Let me... turn it off on that. Resolve the issue. Won't know for a second. Door. That is the wrong room. Don't tell me that took a step. No, I didn't. Good, good, good. Seems to be running a bit smoother than I can see. Chat agrees. I'm going to flip the lever for room 46 now. I'm going to forget about the other sanctum rooms at the moment. We don't quite have enough information to solve any further. We've got partial information, but not full information. Yes, so I am learning that I can not have my own stream running in the background to bump up my viewer numbers. Which is unfortunate, because I don't usually have enough people watching, which is sad, but we do what we do. Yep. And back to the house. Look at that view. It's a glorious view. Fit for royalty. Alright, let us continue. That's right, we're saving the dining hall for when we come back later. Oh, that is not great. We'll go corridor. And I think we might activate the black flag on the banner of the king. Not the best location for these rooms, but we'll roll with it. Chance for some more keys in the break room. No coin down there. 1 is 1. 11 rounded is 10. Sorry about that. I heard noises outside. It is blowing an absolute storm outside at the moment. Where are we? 1, 10, and 19. That's 30. Minus 4 is 26. Rounded up is back to 30. Minus 8 is now rounded down to 20. Minus 3 rounded back up is 20 again. Where are we? 11 plus a third. Okay. Multiplied by 3. So that is 34. Rounded to the nearest is 30. Minus 26 is 4. Minus 2 is 2. It's starting to get tricky now. Secret guard key I'll gladly take. The doghouse note. Yes, we've incorporated the doghouse note into the castle puzzle. And yes, if we can get back down into the chess room, we will be laughing. Oh. As silly as this sounds, I'm going to go closed exhibit. Can't do anything in that room at the moment. Really short on keys at the moment. Let's get a nook. A nook would be nice. I will take a storeroom. Ooh, treasure trove is in the wrong spot. Bedroom's forced. Coin purse isn't great, but we'll take it. Nothing on the hand. Around in here. Secret letters. There's my throne room. That is excellent. Nook, although the nook. We'll go throne room. We'll go throne room. I don't know why I went downstairs if I knew that lever was there. That was a bit silly, but we'll roll with it. Red handle? Red shield? Okay. That's the king. We have the king. That's good. We don't need a draft office for the chess puzzle. Den? Den has swans. That might have something to do with the riddle in the clock tower. That was swans to the south, I think it said. Swans in the south. Let us cut back across this way. Not great. We will go conference room. Go pantry. What the okie dokie? Okay. So I reset the system. I've got 10 seconds to grab the crown. That what I'm seeing? I don't think I'm able to run that fast from where I am. Gift shop unfortunately forced. Let us use secret garden key. Don't have a shovel yet. No, I've only got the coin purse. Unfortunate. Let us pull that lever down. Don't think we're going to get around to the other side today. Treasure trove, yes please. Where are we? Where did I put that? We have a red with the water. The red notes. This is a lie. So yeah, that proves that that is a lie. Previous box was true. No, it's not. So one of the realms is white. That is actually helpful information, actually. We might be able to work that one out by elimination. Where's my sigils? Here we are. Okay, so Arinda Ares is black. Fan Ares is red. Arc Ares is yellow. Hang on. Kororika is purple. So many pages, so many notes. It's here somewhere. Now, Kororika is orange. Nuance is purple. No, Araja is purple. Vera is pink. One, two, three, four, five, six. Vera is pink. Nuance. We don't know what nuance is. White and green have not been assigned. Morajai is the one we don't know. The Morajai could be green or white. Nuance is green or white. Assuming they're all different colours. Alright, this room we'd like to branch to the north if possible. Commissary is handy. Shovel, hammer, compass. Those are all handy tools to pick up. Courtyard gets me gems, Nook gets me keys though. No, there are 8 different colours. There are 8 colours. Black, red, purple, pink, green, yellow, orange and white. We know where 6 of those colours, which nations 6 of those colours are aligned to. There are 2 we don't. Morajai and Nuance, we don't know what colours they belong to. A lot of the ones we're working out what the moats are and what the weather is for each of them. It looks like that each of the nations has their own moat as well as their own colour, but there may be an overlap with the weather. And that is the big one that we don't know. Anything on that table? No. Anything in the nook that looks like lettering? Not... Ooh. I might actually. Got over 110 coins. That was the number I needed. We will have to head back towards the secret garden anyway. So I am okay holding off on that one. I probably won't need to buy anything for a little bit. As I say that, there's the showroom. Showroom is probably not what I want right now. We'll go to library. Magnifying glass. Alright. While I'm here, I'm just going to check my record on the other side of the room just to work out what is the last item in the workshop I don't have. As we look through here, we've made the electromagnet, made the burning glass, metal detector, dowsing rod, power hammer, lucky purse, jackhammer. Yeah, it is the fancy lockpick. So that is okay. Do I have a lockpick today? No, I don't. I can't remember what that one goes with. I think it might be with the metal detector. I could be wrong about that. Alright, ideally we're moving north. Yeah, let us reroll that. Observatory. Get some more stuff from there. Oh, hello. A lot of gems. Apples, some steps. I'll take some steps. Apples are extra delicious, so they'll be waiting for us in the conference room. Any letters in here today? No, because this one's got all the planets. I need to find a telescope as well and come back here. That's something else I need to do. Alright, something branching to the right, please. I'll go hallway. um. Boudoir's okay. Boudoir has a leaf. I wonder if that's something as well I need to note down. Don't think that's... Oh, it's hard to tell. What is a clue? What is not a clue? Holly leaf on the fan. What's a clue? What's not a clue? Holly leaves everywhere. What is that shadow? Seriously, what is that shadow? Watering can shadow? I don't know if you were here earlier. In the solarium, there was a letter T formed on the wall of the solarium, out of the windows. And I have been looking around the forums for some ideas and puzzles that have not been solved by the community, and this is something that's just come through. And we have the crown. We are the blueprints. Oh, it reset this puzzle. Okay, resets it. Okay, that's fine. Five or two in the bedroom. Not sure what you're referring to on that one. It's not. No, it can't be that simple. S on top of the statue of the bookcase. You can have a look. We are heading back that direction. Because until the secret garden we're pretty much blocked off, so... Statue in the bedroom. Alright, a couple of things we want to do first. We wanted to check out the shop. Swimbird plushie. Cursed coffers. Silly as it sounds, while we've got 110, we will get the giant Swimbird plushie. Permanent addition to the master bedroom. Unlock stair mode. Cursed coffers. Did we have a bedroom today? Yes, we did. That is through the throne room. We want to go to the throne room. We have the crown. Can we make ourselves king? No. Having the crown has done nothing for us. That's unfortunate. Bedroom. We wanted to look at statue. Oh, this one over here, this weird looking bit. Like a puzzle. I don't think that is. I'm more inclined to believe that the hand is more of a hint than anything else. Alright, but carrying on, let us head towards the secret garden. So apparently we've unlocked Dare mode and Curse mode. Potentially. Let us remove the archive from the pool. Cloister of Rinna sounds good. Key. I'll take a key. I'll take 2 keys. Oh, that's sad. Of course you are. On the day where I'd not got... Oh, that's... Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, we're sort of stuck here now, which is not great. Stuck at that door. While we've got the steps, let's just walk back into the closed exhibit and have a look at it while the lasers are up. All the fruit has gathered here. And we can't do anything about that. Other 2 options regarding... Got fruit salad. Hooray. It's tasty. The exhibit. One was lower the barrier. The one was see the lasers. And the third one was reset the system, which gave you 10 seconds where the lasers were off. And if you trigger the lasers, apparently, it brings that up. Alright. So we've got a little bit of a secret with this one. So we need to, like the foundation, unlock the back wall and have a clear path to one of the doors to make us, give us a 10-second run to get the crown. Interesting. Interesting. But we will come back to the break room and call it a day here. Right, the music room I wanted to check out with the magnifying glass. That's why I was interested in it. We did not draft the workshop today, so we can't do anything there. Yeah, unfortunately that's... Unfortunate that nothing happened in the throne room. I guess we're missing something still. Yesterday was east facing, today it's west facing. Day 63. Any achievements? We are close to getting the Bullseye Trophy. We're only 2 away from that one. Fair way away from the Logical Trophy, which is the Parlor Games. One more invention, which we believe is the lockpicking one. Unlocking 8 sigils. We've unlocked 5 doors, but only solved 3 of the puzzles. The drafting trophy is 20 dead end rooms in a day. Darebird Curse Trophy, Day 1 Trophy, and Trophy of Speed. I believe I need to start a new save file and transfer them over in the Grotto. Trophy of the Wealth we could probably work towards as well as the Deployment Trophy, but they're going to be lucky ones, if anything. So it's going to be a little bit of a slog to unlock a couple more trophies, and for some reason I think we need 8. I don't know why. 8 trophies is probably going to unlock something. I mean, number 8 in this game is sort of ubiquitous. But, yeah, it's just going to be a slow progression towards completing them. I don't think there's much point going back into the shrine at the moment. Go Tomb, we don't have a reason to... No, I do have a reason to go down here. I mean, that's always a plus. This is Herbert's grave. Oh, that's just a candle holder, that's fine. Where's my grandmother's tomb? Down here, isn't it? Hello. Alright, we need to draw up today the ladyship's chambers. Saw this note and we spent too much time trying to decipher it. We should have been looking for the key hiding behind her photo. Too far, too far. Right, picked up a couple of reroll dice, which will help. But we want to draft her ladyship's chambers on the West Hall. Nice den to start with. We will go break room. Nook. Ooh, magnifying glass early, I'll take. I do not need a boiler room, not today. Hallway is nice. I'll go a funeral parlour, but we won't trigger the puzzle yet. We'll go a storeroom. Anything back here today? Yeah, a little bit of coin. Fair bit of coin. Alright, 15 is 15. 14 reversed is 41. Minus 21 is 20. 13 times 1 is 13. Reversed is 31. Plus 10 is 41. Times 1 is 41. Reversed is 14. A third times 6 is 2. Minus 2 is 0. Squared is 0. Plus 1 is 1. Only a silver key. I'll take it. Bedroom, please. Oh, that's a bit of a rip-off. Usually get something in here. Not today. Conference room. We'll get a mail room. Order place, we have no reason to walk in there. We'll go a second break room, and this is for a trophy. So this is a very big one. $12 is 12. 15 minus 7 is an 8. 9 minus 7 is 2 times 10 is 20. 19 minus 11 is 8 times 3 is 24 divided by 12 is 2. 3 squared is 9. 10 squared is 100. Minus 20 is 80. Minus 20 is 60 divided by 6 is 10. 8 plus 7 is 15. Reversed is 51. Add 10 is 61. Reversed is 16. 3 plus 6 is 9. Squared is 81. Minus 21 is 60 divided by 10 is 6. Okay. 1 plus 10 plus 19 is 30. Subtract 4 is 26 rounded to the 10 is 30. Subtract 8 is 22 rounded to the nearest 10 is 20. Subtract 3 rounded to the nearest 10 is 20 again. Oh, it's a trophy! The Bullseye Trophy, 40 dartboard puzzles. Congratulations. That's another achievement. Chapel, please. Oh, that is not pretty. Dark room's forced, but I'm not gonna... Oh, it needs a... Oh, I've got a key card, so that's fine. But, we shall go back to the den and see if we can find a utility closet. Somewhere along the way. Commissary, please. Shovel would be nice. I think we're okay on keys, but I will take some gems. Yeah, that's why I'm looking for the utility closet. Battery pack, that is handy. Oh. Oh. I don't want to burn those, but I don't think I've got a choice here at the moment. There was a utility closet there. Oops. Oops. East Wing Hall, please. We'll go laboratory. And let us run an experiment. We shall lower the water in the reservoir when we bypass the security door. Alright, let us head north. Dining room sounds nice. We'll go with a key. We'll take a courtyard. No metal detector today. Couple of spots to dig up though. Get our key back, which is handy. And I do have security. I do have a security card because of the bonus to the break room. Kitchen's unfortunately forced there. Is the only thing marked the T in the whole kitchen. No, it can. It definitely can. I've got. I start the day with a key card, so. I probably could have gone secret garden there. That's okay. We shall go corridor. Corridor is always unlocked. Yes, that does count. And because of that, we will go security, and we will increase the frequency of those doors. And continuing up the eastern wall. Kennel sounds good. I don't think we're going to be doing the showroom today. Always pat the puppy. Always pat the puppy. They're good boys. Yeah, so CAT, so I'm definitely certain on how that fits in the puzzle. Do we want office here? Yes, I think we'll go office. Gets me a gem. There it is. There it is. Found it. Found it. Alright. Now, do we want to walk all the way back? That's the question. And the answer is probably. Probably not, actually. We probably don't want vault. Spare bedroom's not the worst option. Lucky rabbit's foot always comes in handy. Definitely boudoir. Definitely boudoir. Ooh. I think attic pays for itself. Lockpicking kit, yes please. A bit late in the day for it, but I'll take it. Treasure map. Part of the house we've not explored yet. Two keys. Purse. Where's my cursor? There's my cursor. A window in the attic. I don't believe so. Bit of a chair, that's fine. It's not reflecting anything on the ground. That's from the cart. There's a swan in the attic as well. Clock wheel. That's right, we found this bit before. That's to help uncover the security system password. I think that's it up here. Not the greatest haul, but I'll take it. I don't see anything that resembles lettering. I think the swan is the hint. I'm still trying to work it out. Okay, back to the courtyard. May as well get some food while we're here. Chef's salad, 5 for every green room in the house. Straight 15 sounds pretty good. I only got the 1 green room, so that's not really worth it at this stage. Although dining room, straight away. Plus 10 for the boiler room, so that's 30 straight up. That is some coin. What a spread. Why not? 5 steps, 5 coin. I don't like any of those. Let us re-roll that. I want to head north. Observatory it is. What we got today? Apples, a key, Braxis. And everything on sale. It's a bit late for that, but we'll deal with that. Of course I can't pick the lock. We shall... Ugh. Does her ladyship's chamber cost gems? I need to actually check that one. No. I'm gonna go guy's bedroom. I'm gonna go guy's bedroom. Well, that's pleasant. So 6 rerolls. We should be able to get it from this. We have 8 rerolls from the dark room. If we don't get it, I'll be very surprised. Actually, before we go through, while we're here, lockpick plus none of those. Not the battery. I reckon it's the metal detector. Alright, to get there, I want to go through the foundation. Bunch of money. I will take a bunch of money. Don't think I actually did that when I went to the office, was spread the coin around. Oh, don't think it matters too much. Through the billiard room. Chapel again. Here's the dark room. Lights are on. Gem over here, I'll take. Anything on the tables? Usually something that's hiding in here. Not today. Alright, we have 8 rerolls on this one. The ladyship's chamber, come on. No. 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 There it is. Telescope. Hello. Alright, her ladyship's diary. Find me a page to write some notes. This page. That date? 1/17/79. What year did she die? 83, wasn't it? That note's in West Wing Hall from memory. The countless sleepless night. Oh, hang on. Countless sleepless nights and failed home remedies, my physician has urged me to document my sleeping routines in the various bedrooms of our estate. It is his hope that by tracking the calibre and length of my sleep in each room together, You may come to a deeper understanding of my condition and perhaps with luck find a more favourable environment in which I may finally find some amount of rest. I've noticed that there are some squares around some of these letters. It may just be how it's rendered. I don't know if you're seeing it as well, especially around the word it. G, H, T, S, the D, the H, H and Y. It's not showing up under here, so I think that might just be a graphical error that shows up when it's zoomed out. Or I'm going blind. Dear Diary, to begin, I thought it best to start with my own room, despite already knowing how unsuitable it has been for my sleep of late. Perhaps it is all the old memories that linger here, as it is impossible not to think of home among so many moments of my youth. Yeah, I did notice it around the date as well, but as I said before, you move the magnifying glass, there is no itemization around it, so I think that's just a graphical bug. Perhaps it is all the old memories that linger here, as it is impossible not to think of home among so many mementos of my youth. Nonetheless, I find comfort in gazing at the stars before dozing off, and it pains me to consider that if this trial is successful, it may be one of the final occasions that I sleep here. Sleep duration 2.5 hours. Quality peaceful despite brevity. Observable effects. I awoke the following morning with 10 less steps, but also observed an additional star in the sky. So this is probably not a good place to end the day. Not that we plan on ending the day here ever. To the guest room. Ask anyone to surrender their room to me, even for a night. Speak with Herbert about this. Guests deserve at the very least as much comfort in their stay as we here. 4 hours, very fragmented, nothing special, okay. In the childhood room of my late husband. Besides, I imagined it from the stories he told me growing up with an older brother. Almost identical winter when they both occupied it to avoid any accidents. Slept in the bottom bunk as climbing ladders is not as easy as it used to be. Thoughts of Simon kept me up through most of the night. Twice as long, twice as restless. I went to the tomb to visit his grave and was surprised to find a flower already laid. Okay, possibly a bonus in the tomb next day if we finish the day there. Could not bring myself to ask Hartley directly if I could borrow his room for my sleep study. Went for his night off to sneak into his room for a nap. Fear of getting caught was overwhelming. Little noise startled me, couldn't manage to sleep for more than a few moments. Maybe an hour, quality was terrible. Half the steps the following day. Also discovered a stray die had found its way into my pocket, which is hardly shocking given Hartley's history. Okay, so half the steps, but bonus die to start the day, which doesn't sound great. Initially hesitant to spend the night in the Baron's room. Felt entirely at ease. Oversized pillows were somehow comfortable, propping me up just right. Feeling genuinely rested for the first time, what feels like forever. 8 hours, best in months. Had more steps than normal if you sleep in the master bedroom. As fate would have it, I just had begun to make progress in my quest of slumber. A most joyous event has interrupted my progress. My beloved daughter has given birth to a son and has requested my presence in town to assist her during this exciting but demanding time. So that is obviously our older brother. For now, I shall take my leave of the bedrooms of Mount Holly, but I am certain, dear diary, that one day I shall return Lady Clara Epstein grandmother. Hang on a moment. That's the outer room. And it's showing 4 doors. I believe one of the blessings of the monk allows us to draw a room in there. That is going to come in handy a lot later. Unfortunately, this was a lot more disappointing than I thought it would be. That's a lot more disappointing. Unfortunate, but we will work with it. Let's put petals of the heart, that's okay. Alright, but for now, let us continue exploring north. Pool is the option here. Do I have a sledge? I do not have a sledge today. Car keys are not ideal. I did. Back in the observatory. Where is observatory today? We don't have an observatory. Oh, there we are. It's over there. It's a little bit of a walk. That's okay. We can continue drafting out this side of the house and head back to the observatory. I'll go drawing room. Oh, so many pictures. Let's get secret garden key going. Doggos are barking. I don't think we're going to worry about the antechamber today. Don't think we need the coat check. Go boudoir. Go a dead end room here if we want. Sauna sounds okay. There is a gem in here. What have we got? Let us go library. On the table, that's okay. This is actually a good spot for a freezer, if I'm honest. And that will freeze us all up. I want to head back to the observatory, use the telescope in there. I think that's one of two rooms I put. The observatory and the planetarium are the two rooms where I believe that has value. Unfortunately, I've probably frozen my assets a bit early, but that is completely fine. Bunch of fruit over here. I don't think we're going to use. More coins over here that I've not picked up. That's rather unfortunate. Actually, while we're here, can I just do a quick check on the chess puzzle? Because we have her ladyship's chamber, we have the office. That's the king and the queen piece down. Where's my page? Page. Yes. We have our king piece, we have our queen piece. We have a nook, that's a rook. We have the observatory, that's a knight, we have a chapel, that's a bishop. We can solve a chess puzzle. That is probably where we're going to stop first. Both ways lead out. Chess puzzle first. Now, castle, I know, means swapping the king with the rook. Now, we're currently on power of the king. There's one thing I want to try first. That will be putting the rook in the king spot and the king in the rook spot. Other one is swapping from power of the king to the power of the rook. Those are the two things I want to try, and I want to try them in that order. There's our castle puzzle. Alright, so the office was in the back corner. Ladyship's chamber, I believe, was in position 3. Den's down here. The nook is here. The chapel was there. Observatory was there. So no, that did nothing. So I believe the solution will be to go to the power of the rook, which is a pretty poor power if I'm honest. The king's still there. Hello. Some sort of cloister with a bunch of Morajai puzzles. Sigil of Orinda areas. Train tracks. This I remember seeing from Alzara. Possibly. Alright, a bunch of more Ajai puzzles. These are usually good for allowance, so... Okay, we're wanting to get to black. Orange will transform into the one it's got. Okay. This is different. And in Sky Above, a brilliant sign. These are all the same. Purple. Ah, there we go. Sullen Cross as 5 stars align? I reckon I've got those two backwards, but that's okay. Alright, that's what I want to do. Orange transforms if it's got 2 adjacent to it. Need to be orthogonal. Purple ones only move down. Blacks only move horizontal. Green swap opposite. I can get an orange down. And I can make that one green, swap a purple up. That'll allow me to get a black to the top row. Yeah, black there. That will allow me to get a fourth black. Purple up top. Gets that one there, and then swap that one. We got it. That one took a bit of thinking. Patient figure, a reckoning rate. Yellow, what does yellow do? Yellow goes up, doesn't it? No. That one. That one. There. There. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. I reckon I've opened those backwards, which is absolutely fine. Pink rotates, pink rotates, okay. How did... that's... So we get that down there. In areas caught where the king now lays. Okay, I see. On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. Air Force down, pink rotates, purple goes down, orange transforms when two are similar. Will a youth approach with empty arms? Without gifts nor gold nor mannered charms. In Ares' court where the king now lays, on the sacred hour the time-worn phrase, will a youth approach with empty arms without gifts nor gold nor mannered charms? The black key is lying with the last king of eight, a patient figure, a reckoning great, a sullen cross as 5 stars align, and in the sky above a brilliant sign. What does that mean? I think I understand the youth approach with empty arms. That is, have no gold, no keys, no gems, no dice. Burn them all. Have no items as well. On the sacred hour, so 1:30 p.m. That's where all the clocks are frozen in the office, in room 46. Sullen cross as 5 stars align. I don't get that one. There must be something in the observatory. That's our next stop, is the observatory, but I think I need to come back here at 1:30 with no items, no gems, no keys, nothing. $1:30, be in here. No items, no keys, no gems. also has to be on a date that aligns with something in the observatory. Five stars. How do I burn stars? Unfortunately, I've not finished any of the three-letter words. I've only got 2 letters for each of the words. I don't have enough information to solve the acrostic part of the puzzle. Assuming that there are different parts of the puzzle. We want to go observatory, which requires commissary, Swing Hall Lab, dining room. No, it's a bunch of nonsense mostly. Telescope. That's the same. Same, it did nothing new. I wonder if I get... Okay, so that just allowed me to view the sky without viewing the main telescope. Rather disappointing. Maybe the planetarium's slightly different. This is what I was wanting to look at. Southern Cross, room with 4 doors. That is 5 stars. Is that the one I need to look at? Day where Southern Cross is in the sky. I don't know. That might be the answer I'm looking for. Oh. So one puzzle solved, but it's opened up a hell of a big one. That is, yep, okay. That's, yeah. That has opened up one very big puzzle to solve. I think my first understanding of it is correct. I need to go back to that room at 1:30 PM with no items and no money, no gems, no keys, no dice. That's not too hard to do. You just don't pick up any items and you burn your allowance somewhere. You just go to the shrine and burn it. And burn 2 gems fairly early in the day if you really have to. Oh, I forgot to dig up treasure before I went to the freezer. Oops. Alright, but I think that is where we're going to call it for tonight. We picked up one more trophy. Excellent. That is exactly what we wanted to do. We have solved one big puzzle and created another headache for ourselves. But it will have to wait till next time. I'm considering... Speaking of, I will not be back tomorrow night. I've got some family things to take care of, so not tonight, tomorrow night, but we'll be back on Sunday. I'm still tossing up whether or not we come back with blueprints or if I jump into some Project Zomboid. Do something a little bit different. Until then, we're going to call the day here. I'm not going to try to solve the... that downstairs puzzle straight away because 1, I don't know the star conditions, and 2, with the freezer going, we may as well not try to burn so many coins straight away. But until then, Be back Sunday at midday UTC, so that is midday in the UK, 10 PM Eastern Australian, and 8 AM Eastern American. Until then, I've been Fritz, you've been you. Take care.